have a very special episode of This Just In for you, because right here I have two of the most luxurious, most expensive, and most technologically laden SUVs you can get today. Right here, it's a brand new 2021 Cadillac Escalade, and over here, of course, is the new 2021 Lexus LX570. And both of these big truck-based SUVs have a price tag with six figures. Yes, over $100,000. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna let you know exactly what the prices are. But let's take a look at the Lexus first, and then at this most technology-laden Cadillac you can get right now, because that Caddy is hiding night vision and Super Cruise. But let's take a look at this Lexus. It's a three-row SUV, of course, truck-based. It's got a giant V8 engine underneath. Let me pop the hood and show you kind of what we're talking about. It also has a sport package and air suspension. Of course, the LX has been around for some time. It also shares a lot of its underpinnings with the Toyota Land Cruiser, but this is the most luxurious and basically the most premium SUV you can get from Lexus currently. And of course, this V8, it's a 5.7 liter, produces just over 380 horsepower and over 400 pound-feet of torque. It's really just smooth V8. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's covered in plastic because that's, you don't need to worry about it. It's very dependable. It's been around for a very long time and it's very premium looking. But let's jump in on the inside, because that's where the beauty really comes in. Yeah, this is where it's at, right here on the inside, because for six figures, right, you want to be comfortable. You want to be cuddled in leather, fine wood trim throughout. Let me fire up this big V8. There it is. The steering wheel comes out and it's beautiful wood with leather. It's really nice to the touch. And everything is really familiar here because it's been around for a while. Here I have my air suspension controls, my heated and ventilated seats, my four-wheel drive with TFLnow. Of course, this is still based on a Land Cruiser, so it has the capability to really go off-road. Although, the front approach angle on this particular truck probably is not the best, but I can raise the suspension. This has everything: luxury package, sport package, like I said. That's about $8,000 of options already. In the center, there's a gigantic infotainment screen, and it's controlled via a joystick, so I can move this part around just very gently with my hand, and you can tell there's an audible and a little bit of a haptic feedback to it. I can go between all my functions, my climate control settings. There's also hard buttons here. So it's kind of like a mouse, a computer mouse feature where you can rest your hand. Yep, of course you can bring your entire family or all of your friends in this giant Lexus SUV. Look at the headliner, everything is soft. I cannot express to you how soft this leather is. It's just super nice. I have my controls here, my center console in the back. I got my remote control. I got my heated ventilated seats in the back. I have special covers for the screens. My goodness. And I can't figure out how to use them. Oh, wait.
Did you figure it out?
And these rear infotainment screens have special covers. And if I was clever enough, I would figure out how to remove this. I think it's a feature of going up and going down. See? You need to know how to use this luxury. Let me show you actually in the way back. And like with any luxury SUV, this is really premium because you really have a tailgate. So you can hang. You could sit like this and watch, a horse race or have a picnic. I don't know, you can do pretty much anything. Of course, this third row folds to the side, so it's kind of an old school design. You have a really nice cover. You have extra storage right here, as we've showed you before. And there's also a little bit of tools storage in here. So this is really a rig that's known for just dependability and also off-road capability. A lot of people are actually building these up into overland vehicles. So that's the Lexus. I'll tell you the final price in a minute. Let's take a look at the Cadillac. Of course, for 2021, the Cadillac has been completely redesigned, and this is the latest and the greatest. This is a shorter wheelbase one, not an extended version. It has air suspension, it has a brand new chassis, it has independent rear suspension, it has, of course, four-wheel drive, and it also, just like that Lexus, has a giant V8 under the hood. Let me show you the engine. This truck right here is also equipped with a sport package, and hence the kind of the black grille and some black accents. This is a 6.2 liter V8. You could also now get a 3 liter straight six diesel in the Cadillac Escalade. But if you want kind of the sound of the V8 and the acceleration of the V8, this provides 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. And this has made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And well, let's step on the inside. That's where, of course, the beauty is. I'm going to keep you guessing just a little bit longer as far as the final sticker prices on these two. Which one do you think is more expensive? Is it the Caddy or is it the Lexus? And of course, I mean, Cadillac has to compete against the likes of the LX, also the Mercedes GLS, BMW X7, several other very luxurious and very powerful SUVs. Let me fire up this big V8. There it is. And I'm immediately greeted to a really throaty exhaust, which is cool, but still a beautiful interior. Just wood everywhere. And this is what Cadillac is doing for 2021. They've given us screens behind screens behind screens. Also, an amazing stereo system with up to 36 speakers. I don't know how they did that, but they did. The Lexus, by the way, has a 19-speaker system. So yeah, it looks like Cadillac is just throwing punches and going above and beyond what the competition is doing. So as you can see, there's so much real estate here, and everything is beautifully done. This is actually a curved OLED screen. Down here are my climate control settings, and each setting has its own little digital display. Feels really premium and very, very nice. And I can turn down my fan system. I can control the rest of the infotainment system with this knob right here. It's cool to the touch, very high quality feeling once again. But then we come to the several optional features on this particular vehicle, because yes, it does have a starting price of around like 78 or 76,000 bucks, but this is once again over 100K. What does that give you? Well, actually right now, if you can see right here on the steering wheel, this truck is equipped with a Super Cruise function, which is a semi-autonomous mode. On certain highways that were pre-mapped, this truck will drive itself, but it will also monitor your eyes with this little device. So you're still paying attention. This little monitor is right here on the center of the steering column. But it will do, around Denver, Colorado here, it knows a lot of highways. I checked out the map and I was able to see that. It also has night vision, this particular truck. Has all the cameras, 360-degree views. I cannot show you night vision right now because it's not night. But in general, yes, it has all those features. Here's my cup holders. Do I have a fridge in here? Yes. It's actually very freezing in here. For some reason, my headphones are chilling. They're really chilling, but I can control, just like in the Lexus, I have a little cooled storage compartment here for my water or my other refreshments. All right, let me step into the captain chairs here in the back of the Escalade. Yeah, I can tell the leather is once again very, very soft, very, very nice. I have my infotainment system. I have giant panoramic sunroof, very nice headliner. Everything is soft to the touch. I have my controls for my heated seats. I have my cup holders here in the back. And just check out the attention to detail little chevrons here in the seats, big pass-through here to the third row. So what I can see from here is that you can kind of tell the Cadillac is kind of the next generation truck, and the Lexus is kind of the, almost like the last year of the current generation. Of course, the LX is going to be redesigned very soon for the next generation of their high-end SUVs. And Cadillac is here and now. Nice. Okay, so this window does open separately, and there's plenty of storage. And look at what happens when I do this. You push the Cadillac emblem, their crest, and of course the rear hatch is open. And very similar type of storage capability. This truck is equipped with a towing package. This is additional cable if you have a camera inside of your trailer to monitor, once again, your horses or your cargo, maybe your racing car that you're towing behind you. So everything is very premium. All right, so it's time to disclose the final numbers. Let's check it out. This fully loaded Lexus LX570 Sport Edition luxury package has a sticker price of $106,755. Yep, almost 107 grand. And what's happening with Toyota trucks is the following. The Land Cruiser is being discontinued in the middle of this year. The LX will soldier on and then will be redesigned to come in with a brand new model. On the other hand, this Escalade has a sticker price of $113,065. Yes, about 6 to 7 grand more than this Lexus. And of course, that's because of all the tech that's packed into this, including about $2,500 for Super Cruise system, about $2,000 for night vision, of course the stereo system, all the other luxury appointments on the sport package, and the 22-inch wheels. Yep, this is probably the state-of-the-art of full-size, body-on-frame, giant luxury SUVs. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, come back to TFLtruck.com because we'll be testing these in more ways. I really want to see how they do, maybe with a trailer, and also test out the Super Cruise system. That's coming up soon.